Red is my favorite color, so much so that I want to dye my hair red and become Ariel. Since I obviously can't do that, I'm going to settle for eating an entire meal in red instead. I grabbed some good old-fashioned Americano, spicy spaghetti, and a crispy crunch bar. I was a bit nervous with the spicy spaghetti since I can't handle spice too well, but it was actually the perfect amount. It gave the noodles a kick without sending me to the toilet. I think I prefer this over the original. But this crispy crunch bar needs a new name because it was as soft as my noodles. I am blown away by the breakfast options at the Korean convenience stores. I'm a huge breakfast girly and I would line up for hours and pay ridiculous prices back in North America, so I love it here. The only thing is that sometimes I don't know what I'm buying because Google Translate doesn't always work. On one translation, it says this is a burrito croquet. It turned out to be mozzarella and kimchi. I'm still not sure, but it was delicious. It is Black Day in Korea. Every April 14th, single people eat black bean noodles to celebrate. I'm super single, so I'll be participating in this tradition, but I'm a liver girl at heart, so I'll be eating a meal with black and pink packaging. My convenience store didn't have any black bean noodles, so I bought these black buldak noodles instead. These noodles are so spicy for me and low-key kind of painful, like my love life, so I guess fits. I only added a quart of the spice and I still added cheese to make it bearable. I was a bit impatient and didn't let the noodles boil long enough, so they were a bit hard, kind of like dating. I got this cheesecake ice cream and it really helped cool down the spice. I also got a cookie from my Korean convenience store father, and that's all the love I need. Today I am making avocado coffee to pair with this giant gingerbread cookie. I grabbed black coffee and a milk bar. The ice cup was giving me a hard time, and after causing a giant ruckus at the convenience store, I finally got to make my coffee. The bitterness of the coffee was perfect for pairing with this cookie, and once the ice cream melted, everything tasted so much better and sweeter. It is cherry blossom season in Korea and I'm loving all this pink around me. To celebrate, I'm eating another meal in all pink. I grabbed this sushi latte, my melody noodles, and my favorite strawberry roll cake. It's so funny to me that I pay for an ice cup and it's the price of the drink sometimes, but it's all part of the experience and it keeps my drink cold for hours. These my melody noodles came with a ton of sauce and even a free keychain. It's probably the best curry udon I've tried here. And this roll cake is something special. I cannot resist it anytime I see it. Creamy, fluffy, pink, what's not to love? You all know I love my cheese balls, so today I'm eating an entire meal with cheese. Except for the drink, I couldn't find any cheesy drinks, and the one time I tried cheese and boba, I wasn't that much of a fan, so I opted for this lemon drink instead. My diet has been pretty bad, so I'm hoping this drink acts as an elixir and heals me. I got cheesy soup noodles, cheese gran, and cheese bread pudding. I love making my meals at the convenience store. My place doesn't have a kitchen, so this convenience store is literally my second home. And I come here so often that the owner told me I should call him Appa. This cheese gran was literal mac and cheese and I loved it. I will be dreaming about this cheese bowl for days. The noodles in comparison weren't that cheesy, nor was the bread pudding. Biggest culture shock coming to Korea is that they do constructions at 7 a.m. on Saturdays. Since I'm up anyways, I'm recreating a McDonald's breakfast. I found this breakfast burger and grabbed some good old Americano. I know it says sweet Americano, but I got banana milk just in case because this drink looks black. It wasn't super bitter, but I'm glad I grabbed the banana milk. Low-key, I got a little too mesmerized mixing it and it almost spilled over, but it tasted so much better and it complemented my breakfast burger perfectly. It turns out I got the hotok or Korean pancakes one. It was salty, it was sweet. I think I like it better than a McGriddle. I'm traumatized from getting my hair cut in Korea. Maybe it's the language barrier, but my hair right now is horrific. So today I'm eating my favorite food from the convenience store to cheer myself up. The owner is the sweetest man and he always makes me feel better. And the food is phenomenal. I will never get over how good it is. Anytime my friends visit Korea, I just want to bring them here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The options are endless, but if I had to choose, I'm going with a stevia coffee, tteokbokki, or a rice cake muffin, and tteokbokki with mini sausages and cheese. As you can tell, I'm a huge rice cake fan. I love the chewy and bouncy texture, but I left the sausages in the microwave for too long and they exploded. Today I am trying BTS Jungkook's favorite corn ice cream. I love the texture, there's a hard chocolate layer and actual corn chunks. It's so yummy and sweet, I can eat this 7 days a week. Today I'm eating a full meal of corn. Yes, even the drink is corn. Growing up Asian, I used to eat corn after school as a snack. I love being in Korea where I can buy corn on the cob on almost any street, and it's a super popular flavor at the convenience store. I tried the famous corn ice cream that BTS Jungkook loves, and ever since then, I've been addicted to corn snacks. The drink tasted like corn syrup tea, and the ground always has a fun cheese pull. Cheese with corn is my favorite combination, and it was so yummy and low-key kind of filling, but these corn chips didn't give me the same corny punch. It's almost time for summer, so I'm hitting the gym, and you know I gotta feed them gains. Lucky for me, Korea does meat unlike any country I've been to, and I love my meats. I got this meat platter, protein ice cream, and an energy drink. The energy drink didn't taste like an energy drink, if you know what I mean. It didn't have that cough syrup taste. It was actually super refreshing. This meat platter came with so much pork. It was so good and so filling. Definitely restaurant quality. And this ice cream bar reminded me of a fudgesicle, but with a hint of whey protein. I'm so poor. Like, I'm ready to sell my feet pics poor. I'm hitting the end of my vacation, friends, so today I'm eating the cheapest meal possible at the Korean convenience store. My convenience store appa helped me find the cheapest noodles, drink, and ice cream. It added up to be around $4. The ice cream wasn't super special, but the stevia coffee is one of my favorites and I get it all the time. These noodles were good but really basic, and I've officially become the person that says we have food at home because I went home afterwards and added leftovers to it. I think I'm addicted to pain because even though the buldak noodles burn and feel like straight flames, they are low-key also addicting. I always find myself grabbing them. Today I'm trying the stewed buldak noodles and adding in dumplings. I got this grapefruit drink, but it turns out I don't really like grapefruit. It honestly didn't taste that good. Last time I made buldak noodles, I overestimated myself, added the whole package, and almost gave myself heartburn. So this time, I'm only adding a few drops of the spice sauce. Little did I know though that there were dried peppers in the package already, and it hurt so bad. And the dumplings soaked up all the soup, and it hit the back of my throat when I ate it. Literally almost died. I used to always skip breakfast, and now I eat a whole burger at 8 a.m. in the morning. This is me adulting. I'm pairing my chicken burger with an iced caramel macchiato. I bought a ball of ice for almost the same price. Only in Korea have I ever poured coffee into a giant ball of ice and have it swim its way to the top. The chicken burger was super juicy, and classic Korea, they love their spices and everything. It was packed with jalapeno peppers. A moment for my toilet later because not only am I a spice baby, I'm actually lactose sensitive. Today I'm trying the buldak tteokbokki or rice cakes. I've been searching for these forever, so I'm super excited. The packaging scared me though because the chicken is crying, so I got cheese and a yogurt drink in case I can't handle the spice. As always, your girl is only adding in a tiny bit of sauce because that's all I can really handle. The mozzarella gave it a fun cheese pull and it was so much better than the cheddar. It actually really cooled down the spice, so I end up adding a tiny bit more. What is the weirdest instant noodle flavor you tried? These chili tomato noodles are definitely on my list. I wasn't quite sure about them, but my Korean convenience store appa said they're good, so I'm giving them a try. Since I'm not getting any protein from the noodles, I'm going to be getting it from my drink. I don't know how, but these grape drinks are packed with 10 grams of protein. These tomato noodles smell so much like ketchup chips. I was blown away as soon as I opened them. I love the little chunks of tomatoes, and it also reminds me of a Vietnamese soup I love. Today I learned that the rosé flavor in buldak is not actually from the flowers, but from adding cream to the best sauce. Apparently it was created so children can also enjoy it, which is crazy to me because I'm an adult and all the buldak noodles hurt me. I am finally trying them in the wide glass noodle version. People say they enjoy this more than the original because of its fun texture. I did something wrong though, and the sauce overflowed in the microwave. So after we cleaned that up, I finally got to try these noodles. They were so slippery and so squishy, and evidently I don't have the same spice tolerance as a Korean kiddo because I had to cool down with matcha ice cream. Black Day, aka Singles Day in Korea might be over, but I'm forever alone, so I'll be eating another full meal in all black. I finally found jjajangmyeon or black bean noodles at my convenience store, and I'm pairing it with this black sesame drink. This might be my favorite drink here. It's the perfect amount of sweetness, which is great for me because I added all the spice to the noodles and it burned my tongue. I added it all because I trusted the packaging, but Koreans are built different, or maybe I'm weak. But my tongue swelled up and it was so numb I couldn't even taste the flavor of these tiramisu Oreos. I am doing no spice and tripling the cheese for the carbonara buldak noodles. I love it when you guys comment and give me suggestions. My tummy's been hurting because I've been eating way too much spicy food. My Canadian spice tolerance is shocked, so it's the perfect time to try this recipe. I grabbed chicken breast, egg, mozzarella cheese, and cheddar cheese to add to the noodles, and we are getting rid of the spicy sauce packet. I love making my food at the convenience store, but I have major PTSD because last time I dropped all my noodles while trying to drain the water. The carbonara flavor of these noodles really reminded me of pasta, especially when I added the extra cheese slices. It was so gooey and everything melted together. I loved how the different types of cheeses complemented each other, but low-key kind of did miss the spice and I wanted a little punch, so I added just a little bit of the sauce. I always regret buying any onigiri that isn't the tuna mayo. I would die on this hill that it is the best onigiri at the convenience store, but I wanted to do something different for you guys, so I got this onigiri duo and I'm pairing them with almond coffee and milk. I have no idea what this milk is, but the worker told me it's meant to be an ice cream flavor and it's good with coffee, and he was right. It was so good and creamy, but as expected, the beef pepper was a huge disappointment. It was just tomato sauce and rice. But the tuna mayo always comes through, and although the egg steak was assembled poorly, it was so good with the cheese. Happy Children's Day in Korea. In honor of this holiday, I'm eating kid food from the convenience store. I'm not actually sure what kids eat in Korea, so I grabbed the cutest packaged foods I could find. With Baby Shark doo-doo-doo-doo, Winnie the Pooh, and Minnie the Bear. But adult me needs coffee because she is sleepy, so I'm mixing it with strawberry milk. A classic combination, it never disappoints. These Baby Shark tteokbokki or rice cakes look so cute. I got the cream flavor and it said it came with an egg. I didn't get an actual egg though, but after mixing the powder with hot water, it turned into chunks of egg. Kind of weird, but tasted okay. And for dessert, I got this chocolate ice cream with little chocolate chips. Koreanash said these macarons were his favorite and he's the king of convenience stores, so I'm giving them a try. And I also grabbed coffee and an egg sandwich. Y'all, the sandwich was not it. I did not like it, but I did really like the texture of these macarons, but some of the filling didn't have enough flavor for me, except for the chocolate. I love turning the buldak noodles into an entire dish. Today I'm mixing the carbonara buldak with tuwamba pasta. I tried the tuwamba pasta before and I love the sauce, so I'm excited to see what it tastes like with the buldak. I chose the carbonara flavor because I wanted to stick with the pasta theme. Also, it's the lowest spice level, so that's a win for Spice Baby Sinsin. I also grabbed some ham because if I'm going to be doubling the carb, I need protein. Heating up in the microwave really reminded me of home. That Canadian bacon smell was intoxicating, but I forgot how well seasoned the tuwamba pasta was. So the peppers mixed with the buldak sauce was a bit spicy, but the creaminess was everything I was hoping for. I found my new favorite buldak flavor. I used to think there was only chicken, but after coming to Korea, I got to try so many flavors. Today, I'm trying the yakisoba one. I've missed yakisoba and I haven't been able to find it at my convenience store, but I finally found it and it's buldak. This one is a level 4 in spice and I already struggled with a level 3, so I was a bit nervous, but I wanted to add all the sauce to get all the flavor. And although it was still spicy, it was so flavorful that I was actually able to finish it, and adding fried chicken gave it texture and made it even tastier. Strawberries aren't berries, but bananas, avocados, and tomatoes are. Make it make sense. Strawberries are still one of my favorite fruits, so today I'm eating 5 different strawberry flavor snacks. Starting with strawberry milk, I like adding this to my coffee, but I actually prefer strawberry yogurt drinks. The milk is more milky than it is strawberry, and this is my first time trying strawberry sandos in Korea, but low-key I do prefer the ones from Japan more. I found these in the chips aisle, but this is yakwa, a deep fried pastry covered in syrup and honey. These berry candies had the texture of gumdrops inside. I really liked them and all the free stickers. And of course, strawberry ice cream is always a win. All foreigners I know miss Mexican food whenever in Asia. I've yet to find my new favorite Mexican restaurant, so today I'm eating burritos, churro chips, and drinking coconut water from the Korean convenience store. I made a mistake though and ended up getting juice with coconut jelly, but the burritos were good and the chips tasted more like Nesquik cereal than churros. When I think of yellow food, I think of cheese. Being lactose sensitive, I was trying to save my toilet, so I got these sesame noodles instead, and I'm pairing them with a vitamin drink and this fish-shaped ice cream. Apparently this drink is prize-winning and it's packed with vitamin B and C. I've been drinking it almost every day because I love how refreshing it is. And despite my efforts, my tummy ended up suffering anyways because I didn't realize how spicy these noodles were going to be. They were red and so hot. The ice cream really saved me. I love the vanilla and custard filling. Sometimes I look at the food at the Korean convenience store and I'm like, what are you even? Summer came early to Korea and I'm loving all the fruity flavors, so today I'm eating peach and orange colored items. I got what looks like pasta but it's actually sujubi, hand-torn noodle soup. This made me feel chaotic. I got sauce under my nails and on my shirt. I was smelling saucy the rest of the day. Someone told me to add powder at the end, but the packaging said to add at the beginning, and as suspected, the water overflowed again. The trick though is to let it sit for a few minutes and the soup thickens to be a nice sauce. And I love these fruity popsicles, they're so refreshing. The most expensive noodles at the Korean convenience store is only $3.80 and they're udon. Udon is my favorite type of noodle and I always pay extra to upgrade them at Hot Pot. These ones are the spicy crab meat and salted polak cream. It sounds so fancy and I didn't want to mess them up, so I read the instructions twice. Is it weird to say the powder was really pretty? I love the rainbow colors and thankfully the water didn't overflow in the microwave this time. It came out more saucy than I imagined, but I love the way the sauce coated the noodles and the spice was perfectly well seasoned.